So just when you thought the Soulja Boy headlines couldn't stop rolling in, one comes in that actually really surprised me because I just didn't see this happening. This shit's actually kinda crazy. So many of you are aware that Soulja Boy has his own quote-unquote game console out. I made a video about this just only a couple of days ago, and honestly he's gonna end up in some deep shit over that because it's actually just a Chinese plug-and-play console that he basically just put his branding on. And not only that, it is a quote-unquote game console that also contains hundreds of pirated ROMs from Nintendo, Sega, and even PlayStation. So I thought that was going to be pretty much all that really dominated the headlines when it came to what he was saying and doing and what he was up to, really, was the fact that he had this console out and maybe even him getting sued for it. And honestly, at this point, he probably will be in some form of trouble because obviously you can't just go around marketing a product that contains hundreds of stolen fucking games on it. So that's a little bit of a crime there called copyright infringement. And considering Nintendo, yeah, he's probably going to be getting a notice very soon. But no, he's done something else, guys. Soulja Boy is starting an eSports team. I'm not making this up. So Dextero put out an article today that I saw that actually blew my fucking mind, right? Okay, here we go. Soulja Boy starting esports team to compete in Fortnite, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and Overwatch. Soulja Boy has announced his plans to launch an esports organization to compete in Fortnite, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, and Overwatch, having been inspired by his friend, popular streamer Ninja. Yeah, I'm sure Ninja is the one who's inspired him. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but Soulja Boy is actually not the first rapper to invest in esports. There have been some other high caliber names that have invested in esports. Drake actually is a co-owner, I believe, of 100 Thieves. So you might be shocked, and I swear to God I'm not making this up. The article is actually linked in the description if you don't believe me, but yeah, this is just crazy to me, man. Soulja Boy is starting an esports team. The article goes on to mention his whole console thing going on here by saying the US rapper has recently become involved in the world of gaming by launching his own gaming console, the Soulja Game Console, and although the business wasn't exactly a success, it hasn't put Soulja Boy off. I wouldn't say that it wasn't exactly a success. He made over $250,000 off these consoles per what he said, and on top of that, it's gotten significant media coverage, which is what he wanted in the beginning. I would have mentioned that it was highly illegal and that it was going to get him a lawsuit very soon for obviously having pirated games on it, but, you know, whatever, right? The rapper told TMZ Sports that he wants to create an organization to rival Team Liquid and 100 Thieves, two of the best-known North American organizations. See, I told you it wasn't just Ninja that was influencing this. I mean, I can see it, I guess. Apparently these two are friends. I've never heard this. But as far as I know, Ninja doesn't even, own an esports team or anything. I'm pretty sure he's actually signed under what is it, Team Luminosity, as just like a streamer/content creator. I don't think he actually owns an esports team or anything. So, I told you Drake had to have had some sort of influence, because, I mean, Drake owns part of 100 Thieves. He's bought into it, so he's invested in this team, and Soulja Boy actually wants to rival these teams, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Speaking to TMZ, he explained that he wants his team to compete in a variety of the biggest esports titles, including Fortnite, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Overwatch, and more. As for who he wants on the team, he mentions that Ninja has been a mentor of sorts for him as he breaks into the gaming world, but it's going to cost a lot for me to hire Ninja to play for me. Yeah, I would say that Ninja is probably a pretty high dollar price tag if you want to have him under your org, but yeah. I did not believe this at first, right? I thought this was like a prank article, but he actually, there's a video of it, right? There is an actual video of Soulja Boy saying this shit, and it's probably the smartest thing he's ever said. I'll go ahead and show you the clip now. Yeah, I wanted to show you the clip, and I hope you're enjoying it, because, well, I rendered this whole thing once with the clip in, and I uploaded it, and TMZ copyrighted the video, so thank you, TMZ, for being just a bunch of cunts. Like, fuck off, for real. I'm so glad that they're okay with fair use, so yeah, if you want to see the clip, it's in the article down below. This is just bullshit. I mean, you saw it right there. It just, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's clear that Soulja Boy is at the very early stages of planning this ambitious project, but one thing is for sure, the rapper often does what he says he will do when he puts his mind to it. TMZ claims that Ninja's contract with Luminosity expires soon, and it could be interesting to see where he signs next, so you never know where he might end up. I don't think he's going to end up under Soulja Boy's org. I will be 100% honest with you. I guess that will be interesting to see, considering he's pretty much the biggest streamer slash, I pretty much name really in gaming at the moment, so wherever he goes, that kind of brings up that organization's value a little bit, so. But honestly, I gotta say, this is probably the smartest thing Soulja Boy has ever publicly said. Like, I don't know how aware you guys are of esports, but especially right now, there is so much money to be made in investing. Esports is booming, right? It's multiplying every year, okay? Leagues like the Overwatch League, Call of Duty World League, even things like Madden's tournaments and stuff like that, these things garner just dozens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of viewers concurrently on Twitch. They sell out arenas and shit. I went to CWL Champs for Call of Duty World War II. They sold out the nationwide arena in Columbus, Ohio. So, and just in CWL Vegas, that was the biggest event in Call of Duty World League history, okay? These leagues are growing at a phenomenal rate. There's legitimate organizations that are making some legitimate money off of esports. The Overwatch League is probably the best esports league in the world right now. I'm not a big Overwatch fan, but it's got like legitimate teams. Like, they don't have to worry about really falling apart like a lot of orgs and other games do. They don't have to worry about their roster leaving and the org just kind of folding. It's a legitimate league. It gets airplay on national television. Esports teams are building their own arenas now. It's just, yeah, this is a booming industry. These prize pools are growing every single year. Call of Duty's is up to like 6 or 7 million this year, so esports is not a joke anymore, man. Like, maybe in 2005 and shit, when like the biggest events were probably like local LAN tournaments and stuff, maybe like a major event on each continent or something, just ridiculously small compared to now. Esports wasn't really a viable option anymore, but you can literally go to college and get a scholarship for esports now, so this shit is serious business. Professional gaming is booming, and people are making a fuck ton of money investing in it, so Soulja Boy's kind of like actually doing something pretty good here. Like, he's actually making a very intelligent move by investing in something that hasn't fully developed to the point that the profit margin could be minimal, but also not investing in something that will just fold and collapse tomorrow, because esports isn't just going to disappear overnight, so I don't think he has much to worry about. I mean, a team can go either way. Investing money in a team is risky, especially if it's one that isn't already established, hasn't won any events. Plus, he's literally starting one from scratch, so he's going to have to find all the, like, managers, he's going to have to find coaches, he's going to have to brand the organization, he's going to have to actually pay players, like, a salary to actually field talent onto the team. He's going to have to get this team to make its way into these leagues. He's going to have to put a lot of money into it if he's just going to start a team. I mean, Nadeshot did it with 100 Thieves. He just kind of took off with it. So I'm not going to say that Soulja Boy is doing something wrong here. I mean, this is actually a pretty intelligent decision to make. This might make him a lot of money. It's just a shame that a lot of that money is going to have to cover the court fees and shit, and the lawsuit money that he's going to lose when Nintendo completely grills his ass for the copyright infringement he's been, you know, committing. So it's kind of a shame, but yeah, I guess Soulja Boy starts making the great decisions in gaming a little bit too late. So anyways, that's going to be it for the video, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here, follow me on Twitter at @SubToOptimus, join the Discord down below. Thank you to my channel members for your $5 a month. Your contribution helps my channel tremendously. I do want to also give you guys a really quick update. The video schedule, it's going to be a little bit shaky here come maybe about a week or two as we start really inching towards Christmas and New Year's and stuff like that. I've got a pretty busy schedule this year compared to most years, so I don't 100% know if I'm going to get videos out on time. Usually I try to get a video out every single day if I can, but if I can't, then I upload like maybe once every other day or something like that. But going into Christmas, I still have some shopping I gotta do. Of course, I have Christmas with all these different sides of the family and stuff like that, and different, like, dinners to attend, so I'm assuming the same is also kind of applying to you guys, too. I'm assuming a lot of you are gonna celebrate Christmas, so I don't 100% know if videos are gonna be getting out at their scheduled times, or if, you know, things are gonna become a little bit more scarce, I guess. I'm gonna try to power through it. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to do, and I guess that's really it. I wouldn't expect a video every day. Probably after, I would say, the 22nd. After the 22nd, I just can't guarantee anything, so I just wanted to let you guys know. Thank you guys for all the support we've been getting on our channel recently. I mean, fucking Christ. It's been like 35,000 subscribers in the last month, something ridiculous. Alright, so now I'm just going on and on, but thank you guys for the support. I hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys have wonderful holidays yourself. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, actually, like, praising Soulja Boy for doing something right here, and signing out.